Hello guys, we hope you guys are doing well. Today we gonna show you top 10 best middleweight adventure motorcycles for 2023 walk around and review at, and explain the details of the bike. We hope you guys enjoy it. Please don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thanks for watching. 2023 Honda XL750 Transalp. The new model revitalizes the legend, famously one of the pre-adventure motorcycles. From back when the category didn't exist, from the 80s, it's a little late to the party. There are already many rivals in the mid-displacement trail adventure range, and several brands are steps ahead. This new two-cylinder engine is employed in the revival of the XL750 Transalp, having skipped the V in its name, since the new twin follows an inline architecture, instead of the 52-degree V2 that powered the previous 3 generations. Over a span of 24 years, Honda launches an all-new version of its classic XL750 Transalp at the EICMA Motorcycle Show, a fresh mid-adventure maxi trail twin-cylinder bike set to compete with the competition in this booming category. Designed as an all-rounder, but biased towards touring and comfort, the Transalp carries a liquid-cooled 8-valve parallel twin, shared with the new CB500X Hornet, with 270-degree crank and SOHC, displacing 755 cc. Power is claimed by Honda to be 90.5 horsepower at 9,500 RPM, with a maximum torque of 75 Nm at 7,500 RPM, going through a slipper, and assist clutch-equipped 6-speed gearbox and chain final drive. The 2023 BMW F850GS Adventure is perfectly streamlined for off-roading, as can be seen from its 21-inch front wheel. This bike was created for long trips and demanding terrains. The F850GS Adventure is at home in the world, and it is clear to see. With standard equipment like the TFT display and BMW Motorrad connected, the USB charge port, as well as ABS Pro and DTC. This dual-sport motorcycle is prepared for long tours around the globe. What matters is your curiosity, and what drives you, regardless of how far or where you want to ride. The expanded standard equipment and a variety of special equipment and special accessories means that you can easily discover what lies beyond the horizon. With the F850GS Dynamic ESA, the electronic chassis reacts automatically to any maneuver you make. You can even switch while you ride with the press of a button. ABS Pro and DTC now standard. Confidence through the world's curves. ABS Pro stabilizes the bike when the brakes are activated on inclines. DTC prevents the rear wheel from spinning when the grip conditions change. A big tank for big plans. Thanks to the 6.1-gallon tank, you are perfectly equipped for long tours that bring you to the most remote locations in the world. Ride Modes Pro. Ride Modes Pro, with engine braking control and dynamic brake control, help provide more comfort and make your bike easier to master. With the new dynamic mode, your rides are even more enjoyable. Adjustable touring windshield and USB charging port. A GS faces wind and weather, dirt and dust, and the adjustable windshield protects you from these. The USB charging port in the cockpit provides your devices with power while you ride. The 2023 Honda NC750X shines with ride-by-wire throttle, 3 riding modes, and safety-enhancing traction control. The North Carolina 750X is trying to continue its reign as a favorite across Europe since its introduction, originally as the NC700X in 2012, a preference won thanks to its low-fuel, torque-laden twin-cylinder engine, relaxed riding position, long travel suspension, and distinctive adventurous styling. For 2023, it doesn't change its mechanical set or its design, both updated in 2021, when it received light body updates. and a new lighter and more powerful engine. A super practical storage compartment in the tank area is offered for attractive adventure styling. An LCD display provides information in the cockpit, and the lighting system is fully equipped with LED technology. The 2023 NC750X will be available with the same 43.1 kilowatts, 57 horsepower engine as before, and as in the Forza 750. And also like the Forza, the North Carolina is available in a 35 kilowatts version. With 41mm front forks, and with 3 new colors options. A 6-speed dual-clutch transmission is available as an option. The 2023 model year is available in 3 new color variants: matte jeans blue metallic, pearl deep mud gray, and candy chromosphere red. The NC750X are the enormously practical storage space under a flap in the tank area. The actual petrol tank is located under the seat in the frame triangle, which offers space for a full-face helmet, and the optional DCT dual-clutch transmission, which more than half of European buyers have already opted for in 2021. The 2023 Honda CB500X ABS. Honda is famous for its super stylish and highly efficient bikes. It is available in Grand Prix Red, matte gunpowder black metallic, and pearl organic green colors. Honda CB500X 2023 is powered by 471cc engines, develops a 35 kilowatts, 50 horsepower, at 8,600 RPM, and 8 foot-pounds, 10.8 Nm at 5,500 RPM of torque. It has a fuel tank capacity of 18 liters. Honda CB500X 2023 bike is a chain-drive transmission. The dimension of the Honda CB500X 2023 is 2150mm in length of 830mm in width, height is 1415mm, and a 1443mm in wheelbase. The curb weight is 4434 pounds. Honda CB500X 2023 has the combined braking system of both wheels, and both front and rear. Honda CB500X 2023 fully digital instrument console. Complete with an eco indicator, real-time fuel efficiency, gear position indicator, a service reminder, an LED headlamp and tail lamp. Transmission duties continue to be handled by a 5-speed gearbox. Honda CB500X 2023 has the combined braking system of both wheels, and both front and rear. Honda CB500X 2023 fully digital instrument console, complete with an eco indicator, real-time fuel efficiency, gear position indicator, a service reminder, an LED headlamp and tail lamp. Transmission duties continue to be handled by a 5-speed gearbox. The 2023 Kawasaki Versys 650 Tourer Plus. The stylish windshield features 4 positions for 3 inches of total adjustability, ranging from a sporty lower height to a taller wind protection height to suit the rider's preference. The 4 positions can be conveniently adjusted by hand, using a release button below the TFT screen. Like the Versys 1000, the Versys 650 features an emotional design to charm the rider. The much more flowing styling features a clear line of color, traceable from the front of the bike to the rear, a balanced use of color and materials, emphasizes the functional beauty of the bike's individual parts, and the sculpted bodywork shaped with rider comfort in mind. The widely popular Kawasaki Versys 650 returns to Kawasaki's lineup stronger than ever, with several upgrades, including Kawasaki Traction Control (KTRC), new TFT color instrumentation with smartphone connectivity, and sharper front cowl styling, LED headlight, and an adjustable windshield to ensure you enjoy every ride. Upright riding position offers maximum comfort for rides of any length. A short-style fuel tank positions the rider closer to the front wheel for increased controllability and offers a greater choice of forward-rearward sitting positions, complementing the wide handlebar. The foot pegs are positioned low and slightly forward of the seat, offering a relaxed position, while also enabling sporty riding. The seat's slim design, in addition to the knee grip characteristics of the fuel tank, afford freedom of movement, allowing the riders to change sitting position if needed. The stepped shape of the two-piece seat also provides support for the rider when accelerating. Its large-capacity 23-liter dual-fuel tanks give a range of up to 500 kilometers, making it possible to cross huge areas of wilderness without worrying about running dry. Stay informed and in touch wherever you go. The 5TFT color display with smartphone connectivity shows incoming text and call notifications on screen. Exclusive features include an Öhlins steering damper, as well as fully adjustable long travel front and rear suspension that's designed to handle tough off-road terrain. And the 3-mode ABS gives confidence in all conditions. All this bike is missing is a rider like you, who has the courage to break out of your comfort zone and go beyond the next horizon. The name Tenere, in itself, is something that gets the attention of all Yamaha lovers and two-wheeled enthusiasts in general, whether you like it or not. The Yamaha Tenere marked a generation in the 80s, with the famous blue and yellow XT600 Tenere in 2019. The model returned to the Japanese brand's catalogs, and its success was immediate. Now comes the Tenere 700 World Raid, more prepared than ever for long adventures. Speculation about an adventure bike with the CP3 engine, the 3-cylinder of the Japanese brand, was one of the questions raised during the presentation, and Yamaha showed to be satisfied with the capacity of CP2. Ruling out any future Tenere with 3 cylinders. At least that's what they said. Bluff or not, we must believe it. The truth is that with about 74 horsepower, the Yamaha Tenere 700 World Raid has something more important than a lot of power: a very available engine, boasting 68 Nm at 6,500 RPM. The famous CP2 bicylindrical equips several ranges of the Japanese brand. The 2023 Suzuki VStrom 800DE. The entire bike is worthy of attention. The showstopper for the new storms is the 766cc parallel twin engine. The V-twin that gives the Strom part of its name has been assigned to the history books. So, let's take a look at what makes this Suzuki VStrom a next-generation Strom. Suzuki's new VStrom 800DE. An 800DE adventure step into the middleweight ADV slot to combat the likes of Yamaha's Tenere 700, BMW's F850GS, and the all-new Honda Transalp 750 that was unveiled at exactly the same time as the Suzuki at the EICMA show in Milan. That's a tough market, but on paper at least, it's one that the new Suzuki VStrom looks well equipped to enter, combining a design that's much more rugged than the old V-twin powered Suzuki VStrom 650, with impressive levels of equipment. Manufacturers frequently say that an engine is all new down to the bolts, but this time we can be certain that Suzuki hasn't engaged its hyperbole machine for the first time. The Suzuki VStrom doesn't have a V-twin, rather a parallel twin, and it looks tasty. The 84.0mm x 70mm bore and stroke has the pistons slipping through aluminum die-cast cylinders that have been plated with the Suzuki composite electrochemical material SEM process for reduced friction and heat dissipation, while providing a wear-resistant seal for the rings. Fans of the previous 90 degrees V-twin will be happy to know that the 270 degrees crankshaft will deliver power in a similar manner. Suzuki also claims that the spacing of the pulses will help maintain traction on the loose surfaces. 2023 KTM 890 Adventure. Engine first and foremost. Let's talk about the compact LC8C parallel twin power plant for 2023. The engineers made it tighter and lighter, along with new fuel mapping and airbox, to bring the 889cc parallel twin up to 105 HP. With around 74 foot-pounds of torque, Portugal was a great playground to put the motorcycle through its paces on a variety of on- and off-road sections featuring sand, rocks and ruts. The motor performed flawlessly on the mixed terrain, with plenty of low-end grunt and lots of over-rev. I found the sweet spot was in the 5,500–7,000 RPM range, while it pulls hard in the upper RPM range. As I previously spent time on the 2020 KTM 790 and 790R, it's amazing how much difference 90cc makes. Also worth noting, the first major service, valve check, isn't until 15,000 kilometers, 9,320 miles. This is impressive considering how performance-oriented this power plant is. Technology. Although the original 790-890X had a great TFT display, the 2023 model comes with an all-new 5-inch TFT display, which is very bright and easy to read in all light conditions. Controls for the engine modes remain on the left side of the handlebars and remain easy to use. The bike has powerful safety electronics built in from the factory, but some online reviewers have criticized the new demo mode. The motorcycle is delivered in unlocked demo mode for 1,500 kilometers, 1,000 miles, so the owner can experience all the bike's built-in technology upgrades. The 2023 Suzuki VStrom 650XT Adventure is a motorcycle that's greater than the sum of its parts, offering versatility, reliability, and function like no other bike in its class. This V-Strom is so ready for adventure. All that's needed is you and a map. Suzuki's Middleweight Adventure Tourer continues to rely on its liquid-cooled 645cc 90-degree V-twin engine and a beak-clad chassis for all of its trims, which includes the base model, V-Strom 650XT, and V-Strom 650XT Adventure. This engine can happily chug along at very low speeds, thanks to the low RPM assist feature, and can smoothly deliver the ponies when asked. The traction control system has 3 modes of varying levels of intervention. Off disengages all TC features. Mode 1 offers the lowest level of intervention, and Mode 2 is for low traction surfaces, such as rain-soaked roads. The V-twin is still mated to a precise 6-speed transmission. Suzuki's V-Strom 650 models have attracted many riders who use their motorcycles for touring, commuting, or a fun ride when the spirit moves them. These are touchstone motorcycles, balanced with a natural riding position, comfortable seat, and a flexible engine character that produces stress-free riding during brief daily use or a high-mile adventure. When the reins of the V-Strom are pulled, 2 Takako calipers grab 310mm discs, front, and a Nissan 1-pot caliper grabs the single 260mm disc, rear, to bring the bike to a stop. ABS is standard equipment at both ends. To limit beak bobbing and back and bottoming, there's a 43mm telescopic fork with 5.9 inches of travel. The 2023 Benelli TK 702X Adventure. TK 702X is a pure adventure bike, as is the case with the TK 502. The TK 702X features more adventure-focused features over the base model. The TK 702X is differentiated by its wire wheels, 19 inches at the front, 17 inches at the rear, compared to the cast alloys 17 inches at each end on the standard TK 702. The X version also has adjustable rear compression and ribbon damping, as well as preload adjustment, while the base model has preload adjustment only. Both use 50mm USD forks and 320mm brake discs. but the street-oriented TRK L702 has radial calipers, compared to the axial design of the X. Both models weigh 235 kilograms wet, including a full 20-liter tank of fuel. The firm's new model lineup for Milan's EICMA show was led by a pair of 698cc adventure bikes, with Yamaha's Tenere 700 firmly in their sights. We've previously nabbed pictures of the TRK 702 and more off-road oriented TRK 702X from Chinese type approval documents, but this is their first official showing. Driven by a new parallel twin engine that's all but identical to Komodo's 700CLX motor, the TRK 702's both make 56 kilowatts and 68.2 Nm of torque at 8,750 RPM and 6,250 RPM, respectively, mounted in a steel tube frame.